Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my NXT review of September 25th of NXT. And of course, I'm AlvinAlpha, one half of the Wrestling Marks, and I'm going to be doing this review alone because my friend, my partner in crime, is not, he's not feeling so well today, so I'm going to be doing this review alone. So, let's just get right into it. Alright, so first we have Mojo Rawley versus Bo Dempsey in a NXT TakeOver rematch, and it was basically the same match, but like 10 seconds shorter. It was nothing. It was just another Bo Dempsey squash match, which was kind of disappointing because you would think Mojo Rawley would be, pretty intimidated that he lost at TakeOver. But you know what? Who cares about Mojo Rawley? He's just Mojo Rawley. But Bo Dempsey picks up the win once again after he hit another flying headbutt. But right after the match, and now when I say right after the match, I literally mean right after the match. No commercial break or anything. Tyler Breeze comes out, and he's going to come out for a match. And you can see Mojo Rawley, like he's exiting. And then he, taps Breeze's shoulder, and Breeze, he has to stay in character. So Breeze he just fucking attacks him and throws him into the turnbuckle post. Poor Mojo Rawley. But you know what? Who cares about that? But Tyler Breeze comes out next after that, and we're gonna have a match. Because that starting match was, was pretty short. It was about 15-20 seconds, honestly. But next we have Tyler Breeze versus Justin Gabriel. And okay, there's no problem with this match. It's just for Breeze. But what is Gabriel? Wasn't last week he just faced Itami and he worked as a heel, and now he comes out all smiley and googly eyes as if he's a face. It feels like he's just a diva, where they just don't even care about the divas and they just turn the diva heel for any situation that they want to. But I mean, I'd say I'm a fan of Gabriel, and Gabriel, he's great, man. He knows how to work a match. He knows how to have a good match. But you know what? You can't really have a good match with Gabriel these days because he's just a jobber. There's nothing there's really nothing that he does anymore. He's won the tag team championships before, and now he's back in NXT. And you would think you would have a better career in NXT, and Gabriel kind of has that, but still not the best. Not even good, at least. But enough of Gabriel. We have Tyler Breeze versus Gabriel, and the match ends with Gabriel going for the 450 splash, with Tyler Breeze rolls into the corner and hits I believe it was a model kick or whatever, supermodel kick. It's basically a super kick, and then Tyler Breeze hit the beauty shot, and that was it. Justin Gabriel lost again. No surprise there. But you know what? Forget that. Tyler Breeze wins with the beauty shot, and we're gonna go right next as Natalya is backstage with Brilliant Regal, which is the new general manager, and she's pleading, she's begging for another NXT championship match for her husband. And Regal, it's he just says, "All right," and I'm just okay. But the catch is, if Tyson loses, he will never, ever get a shot at the NXT championship as long as Adrian Neville is the champion. And I don't really know when Adrian is probably going to lose it. And I'm pretty sure Tyson Kidd is going to lose it either way. He's not going to win, obviously. So I'm thinking the only person that will take the NXT championship from Adrian Neville is Sami Zayn or Tyler Breeze. But I don't really know. I'm thinking Adrian Neville now is more of a heel. That's basically where he's going right now. But um, we'll have to see from there. But next we have Alexa Bliss versus Bailey, and I like to compare these two women, and they're not completely the same, but they're both just very positive. They're very happy and they're very googly eyes. And I don't even know, but Alexa's actually, like, I've seen her work before, but she's actually pretty good, but I just don't dig the fairy gimmick. But Bailey ends up winning with the Bailey to belly suplex. And that was an awful suplex. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Like, Bailey's having like a belly to belly suplex block, or like when they say an artist block or whatever. She's having like a belly to belly suplex block. Like, she's not doing it right. She did it horribly to Charlotte before, and like it doesn't even seem like she's doing it right. It feels like they're just jumping for her and then falling, and they're not even jumping that high. It's just like not even a feet in the air. It was just really bad. But Bailey wins with the Bailey to belly suplex, and she asks Charlotte to come out, and we have a rematch. She's asking for another rematch, but that was it. She's asking for a rematch for Charlotte. Charlotte comes out and she grants it and says, "See you next week." I believe it was next week, but I'm not sure. But Bailey's gonna get another Divas Championship rematch, or not Divas, Women's Championship rematch, and I don't know when. I don't believe. I don't. I think it's next week, but I wasn't really closely paying attention to that. But that's just me. But after that, we have Enzo Amore and Big Cass with the lady from the dog parlor. I don't know, but she's they're basically gonna do this, like, she's just like, it's like her debut videos. Like, she's gonna keep on training, and when she's ready, she's finally gonna make her debut on like a taping, and we'll have to see where that goes. I don't even know what to feel about I don't even know what to feel about Enzo Amore and Big Cass. They're like, like, I like them and I don't like them. It's just it's weird, It's weird. But enough of that. But next, anyways, we have Enzo Amore versus Marcus Louis, and it was supposed to be a tag match, the Legionnaires versus Enzo and Big Cass, but it just turned into a singles match. But Enzo Amore faces Marcus Louis, and Marcus is wearing those wrestling masks, like those wrestling helmets, like in the amateur wrestling, and he has like a wig under it, and then it just looks so bad. But Enzo eventually picks up the win with a roll-up after he hit a hot shot, bringing Marcus's head on the top rope. And then his wig and helmet falls off, and he's completely bald. And it's so bad. I cannot feel more bad for Marcus, man. Like, he must have or I guess he's getting paid a lot. I don't think I would get rid of my hair, but I don't really care about this segment or this match in general. But Enzo Amore picks up the win with the roll up after Marcus drops the wig, and that was it. Next, we have Tyson Kidd backstage, and he's having an interview of how, he's saying how he doesn't need Natalya to ask general manager, but he says if he wants it, he'll ask him. But like, I don't think I thought he would say, like, if I want one, I'll earn one, and I'll prove to the people that I deserve one. But he just says I'm gonna ask. Like he said he would have asked. So I was like, okay, don't you want to earn the championship? You know, Tyson Kidd is just like he has that back thing going, and I don't even know what that's about. But enough of that. We have next the main event. It's the Lucha Dragons versus the Ascension, and this was being promoted all night. And it's a rematch from NXT Takeover for the Tag Team Championships. And this match was actually pretty good. You know, it's not, it wasn't as good as the Takeover match, but, it's just a taping. But I gotta say before I go more deep into the match, the Lucha Dragons entrance, they come down, like, flipping over the ropes, and it's just so, what the I cannot do that. I look at, okay, Kalisto, the way he comes in, he just it just blows my mind, man. I don't even know how, he's just so quick, man. You can tell he's at his very prime, RVD, the age of 20, when RVD was in his prime and he was, super fast, Kalisto is basically at that point, But he's also teaming up with Sin Cara, and it's basically Hunico, and he comes out flipping over the top rope too. I'm just like, God, they're these guys look legit. They don't look like Kalisto and El Local. No offense, but these guys have so much chemistry, and I'm gonna go right into the match right now. And that's where I get to the point where they have so much chemistry, man. They have they do these awesome tag team moves, and the Ascensions have the exact same chemistry, but these guys are luchadors, and these guys are they have a big bond in the ring. It's great, man. It's great to see these guys, and I think the Kalisto and Sin Cara are I think that's one of the greatest tag team decisions I've ever seen. These guys have a lot of chemistry, and not to say tag teams that were put together before didn't have chemistry, the Rio Americans. I mean, they had some pretty good tag team moves, but these guys are just really good together. Their work in the ring is just so fluent and so fast, and it looks like they don't even need to plan. It feels like they just have this bond, this whole connection. But it's cool, man. I love seeing the Lucha Dragons, and I love the idea that they're totally different from the Ascension, but they can be as persistent as the Ascension. It's cool. But okay, one thing I want to say is Renee Young. I think I heard her say ooh, Kalisto's like a Rey Mysterio. Could you not compare Kalisto to Rey Mysterio? Just because he's a luchador like Rey Mysterio, I just don't, I just don't like comparisons. I don't think I would want anybody comparing someone else to me, because I want to be me. I want to be no one else but myself. And if I was Kalisto, I'd be, I wouldn't be super mad, but I just feel could you could you not? But after a while, that was a pretty long match. But Hideo Itami comes out, and the Ascension gets distracted, and I used to say, I almost said Samurai Del Soy, but I mean Kalisto picks up the win with his finisher, which I still don't know the name, and he picks up the win over Victor after the distraction from Itami. But can I say that was a bit awkward at the end? Itami, okay, Victor was down in the ring, and Connor came up to the stage where Itami was, and Itami he did his his initial kicks, but and then Connor just fell, You know, like it was super awkward. They just looked at like a Tommy, just like it was weird. I think a Tommy should have like gone down to the ring, hit a double foot stomp on Victor, and then that's the way. And then they all celebrate, and I think I think that's the way they should have ended it. But you know, it's nothing I can do, and it's not a big deal. But I'm just saying. But I gotta say that was a pretty decent show. That was a pretty good show, and when it's NXT, it's always good. And you know, it's like it's weird because if you say Raw was okay, it's like a whole different okay from NXT. When NXT was okay, I mean it was like it's still good. It's just like not NXT takeover good, you know? And it's weird. Like they have the whole different level to okay. But I gotta say NXT this week's NXT was pretty good, you know. I it's all hype and I hopefully we see more of what's to come of Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn and all that and Itami and hopefully we get to see Prince Devitt or Kevin Steen soon, but we never know. So, but that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching this NXT Takeover review for September 25, 2014. I'm Alvin Alpha, and follow me on Twitter. Follow my good friend Giovanni on Twitter as well. Wrestling Mark YT. And of course, I'm at AlvinAlpha. The links will be down there. Subscribe, leave a like, and all that. Share this to your friends. Share this to all those wrestling guys. You know, share NXT, you know, because all those people that stop watching, they should start watching this because this is just great, you know. I'm never disappointed from NXT, honestly. Like maybe I'm disappointed of a person, but not the show, you know. It's not gonna like nothing ever is bad in NXT. So I recommend this to anybody who's watching this, to any friend that is, you know, was invited to this video. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Wrestling Mark out.